Hi and welcome to Winners Corner. 2 E3 finals embedded in the V75 round is what we can look forward to this Saturday when the V75 finals are being held at Färjestad racetrack in Karlstad. The sport is, of course, exquisite, but what about from a betting perspective? Do we have an interesting and challenging V75 round, Harry, that will produce a high payout? What do you think?
As usual, I think we've got a tremendous V75 this time with the 2 E3 finals and finals of the V75. I'm really looking forward to a great V75, and it can actually pay. There's certainly a big chance it's going to pay a lot of money.
Very well then, we start this day by taking a closer look at race 5, which equals the start of the V75 round. It's an even silver division, but despite that fact, Eric Sting is a clear favorite. But you want to talk about another horse?
Yes, I want to talk about Joachim Löfgren's number 5 there, Racing Manga. This is a horse that he rates very highly, and it's just been always a little unlucky and always on the outside. Here he comes through on the inside. He's passed by horses, but he's done a lot of the work, and this is a really good horse. And my show form has been very good. So I stick on my show form and I go for number 5, Racing Manga, as a really good show.
And that is in race 5. And we move on then to race 6. And this is the E3 final for the 3-year-old fillies. Lots of money at stake here for the participants. It's close to 1 million Swedish crowns to the winner, Harry. And who is going to get that money, you think?
I think the favourite, and a very good favourite, is 3 Aleppo Pine. Roger Wellman always has his fillies trimmed to the absolute best. He's had year after year the most phenomenal results. And I see Aleppo Pine winning here. But as I say, she's a really top-class filly. But as I say, we're going to go for something else.
Yeah, what are we going to go for here then?
We're going to go for a Quinella.
Okay.
And I was so surprised when I looked through the betting lists, and I took out 7 Star Miami, and that's with Mika Forsch. They were well back to favouritism a couple of runs back. Have a look here. He ties to third. She ties to third. But the interesting thing that I want to let everybody know is they're going all in, according to the trainer. And when they go all in, they go all in. No shoes all round and a Yankee wagon. And you can hear the absolute feel the vibration from the trainer. They're looking for a good run, and I reckon we're going to get a good Quinella.
And that is then in race 6 with horses number 3 Aleppo Pine and number 7 Star Miami. Now we make a jump to race 9. It's a Class 1 final over full distance. All horses here, of course, they have made great performances to get into this field, and it's an open race. But you've managed to single out a winner here for us.
Yeah, you either have to take many or you take one. And the one that I've taken out is one Ukebel Jet with Conrad Lugar. I think Conrad Lugar has gone from strength to strength. He's pulling out good horses, winning in top-class races all the time. And Ukebel Jet is just one of them that has really impressed me. And you see him winning here, Conrad Lugar, very easily, hands and heels, as we say in the flat racing. But he really wins well. And with that draw one, he's going to go to the front. And I think he'll be very hard to beat. There are a couple there. As I said, Mr. Golden Quick, and as you said, a very good field. But I've selected one, and I'm going for Ukebel Jet to fly us home.
A win bet there in race 9. The daily double this Sunday, it takes place as usual in races 10 and 11. And DD1 is the bronze division final over full distance. And what do you want to do with us here, for us here?
Yeah, it's not an easy daily double, but I've gone for one that most people are going to laugh at me because they're going to say, Harry, you're right on the wrong track here. I've chosen number 12, Disco Volante. This is a top-class horse. We all know that. Has had difficulty going behind horses before, but have a look at this finish. He started behind horses here. Disco Volante is absolutely out of the top draw, and I'm saying, forget it. Draw 12 gives us a high odds return, and I feel that if he gets away, and I really believe this time he can, you people are going to be coming back to me and say, thanks, Harry, you didn't miss it. Disco Volante is going to dance his way home.
Sounds convincing there, and we now focus on DD2, which is the E3 final for stallions and geldings. And of course, it's the same price check as for the mares. That is close to 1 million Swedish crowns to the winner. And Harry, if you would pick out one 3-year-old this year that has impressed you the most, who would that be?
Mamma mia, it must be 3 Attraversiamo. And I see this is a really top-class colt. Svante Barth has already understated how good he is. Have a look at this. Coming through the centre and winning very, very easily. I think he's his best chance. He's got a very good stable companion, Global Welcome, and there's also one Hitman River, and you can see in the V75 later, I've covered them with that. But for the double, it's 12-3, and I'm going to go to the payout queue early.
One single combination there for the daily double this Saturday. And with that, now we should focus on the V75, Harry. The V75 round, you know what it's all about. It's about finding the winners in 7 consecutive races. And this is Harry's solution for this Saturday. And looking then in the first leg, which is the Open Silver Division race where you recommended a show bet on number 5, Racing Mange. Here you add 4 more horses. Who's really your favorite to win this race, Harry?
As I say, it is wide open. It's amazing that I have to leave out Baron Gift that I tipped so well a few weeks back. But with Eric Sting, Don't Mind Me, 6 Linus Boy, those are the ones that are really to watch. And as I say, I don't want to go out in the first leg, but this time I really feel we got a good chance of staying alive after the first.
Difficult leg there, the first one. The second one, also difficult. This is, we've talked about it, the E3 final for mares. And you recommended a Quinella on number 3, Aleppo Pine, and number 7, Starro Miami. But here, you add on 3 more horses.
Again, I'm looking for a good payout. I've got a very, very good bank coverage, and I think this filly's race, even although I've chosen Aleppo Pine as the clear first horse, and 7 Star of Miami, which is a nice outsider in that field, and I've included in the V75, but I've thrown in a few extra there. I don't want to go loose in the second leg. So there we are. We've finished the first 2 legs, and we've got 2 right.
Yeah, and now then if we move on to the third leg, we see that you have a banker here. Number 2, Cyber Lane.
Well, what more can you say? Cyber Lane has done everything that is expected of him. Yeah, Johan Untersteiner's star. He's won the Derby. He's just, every time I've gone against Cyber Lane, he still confounds and wins. This is a world-class horse, and I think he should have the beating of this field.
But despite that, though, you don't really want to not talk about another horse here, because I know that you're very fond of Heavy Sound.
Absolutely. If you see Heavy Sound now with Daniel Redén, this is a horse that on his day will beat anything in the world. And as I say, he's a little underrated because of Cyber Lane, and correctly so. But if you are looking for an upset and you want to go against Cyber Lane, then I say you have to have Heavy Sound. And he's a clear second favourite.
But you bank Cyber Lane in the third leg, and in the fourth leg we also find a banker. That is number 6, Global Unprotected. And I can't argue with you there, really, because he's going for his 7th straight win.
Absolutely, and you saw that win last time outside the leader. Just unbelievable. Magnus Jakobsson saying he hopes he can take the lead here. He's going to go for the lead. Got to draw a little bit way out there, but really seriously, the ones that could give him a run for his money, they've also got bad draws. I can't see Global Unprotected not finishing first.
The fifth leg is the race where you recommended a win bet on Ukebel Jet. But here your recommendation has turned into including 5 horses. How come?
Absolutely, and the reason for that is that I've had those 2 bankers, and it gives me a little leeway. And I believe strongly in Ukebel Jet, but we've got quite a few horses there that could cause an upset. We think of the likes of Young Davici. We have number 7 there, Mr. Golden Quick, who's a lot of people's favourite. And I've thrown in a nice outsider there, number 11, Don Perigon. Let's hope the champagne corks blow. But as I say, you've got to look for interesting outsiders at good odds if you want to win a good V75. I've got my 2 bankers. I'm certain about those 2. I've covered the first 2. We've got 4 right after the 4th leg. Now we've got 5 right, and we're going into the final leg with 2 horses. And, well, let's see what you've got to say about my selection.
Yeah, and you did recommend to use Disco Volante number 12 as a banker on your DD system. Here you want to include McDragon as well. Tell us a little bit very shortly about McDragon.
McDragon, Carl-Johan Jeppsson has had fantastic performances on this horse. He's a really good fighter. He's back in form. As I said, Disco de Volante is going to give us odds from a bad draw. And number 11 and 12, we're safe here.
And then finally, last leg, your previous banker, number 3, Attraversiamo. 2 more horses have joined this horse.
Absolutely, and that's Global Welcome, Hitman River and 4 Global Withdrawal. We're home and dry. Go to the payout queue, V75, 7 right.
Sounds great there, Harry. Full of confidence as usual. And with that, we have a V75 system that contains 1,000 combinations. We hope that you enjoy the races at Färjestad Racetrack, and you know where to find more information about Swedish trotting and horse betting. That is, of course, at our website, swedishhorseracing.com. Best of luck now, and bye-bye.